It is a class on IELTS writing, and it is all about the foundation. And you know that in IELTS writing, you'll be asked to write two tasks. How many tasks? Two tasks. It is the
Okay.
first piece of information that I must say. However, remember which task you write first. Okay, let's give you the overview. Okay, so first of all, two tasks. How you will be asked to write two tasks. You will be asked to write two tasks. Already you have some idea regarding it. However, I need to give you the overall concept about IELTS writing. Okay, so two tasks.
Okay.
And you know that task one is different for the academic IELTS and for general training. Okay, so task
Okay.
one, okay, let me just write it here. Task one for academic. Let me just give you the background initially. Here you'll be asked to write an expository essay. You know some ideas, or you have some ideas about this expository essay. And just a while ago, you have mentioned, okay, it's about a bar chart, pie chart, diagram, flow chart, whatever. While we will go to the class, definitely we'll discuss. So for task one, okay, what will you have to do? You need to know some of the issues. First of all, experts for writing this task, you'll be given only 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay.
First thing first. How much time? 20 minutes. Second thing, the weight. 1/3 up to a total IELTS writing point. I mean 1/3. Let me explain. For task two, you'll be given 70% of your band score in writing portion. For task one, it is 1/3. So it is close to 30%. Clear? It's about task one.
Okay.
And how many words you will be asked to write? 150 words minimum. The basic concept about your IELTS writing task one. But if you take the general training, as you will take the academic, I am not going to explain a lot. However, let me tell you, for IELTS writing task one, if you take the general training, they will be asked to write a letter, just a letter. Okay, let's go through the let's go through the task two. Most important part, I could say. Task two is the same for both academic and general training. I do repeat, academic and general training for both task two is the same. Okay, here you'll be asked to write a persuasive essay. Persuasive essay. What persuasive about whatever, we don't need to know a lot about. Instead, we need to know how to deal with the question, how to write this. That's the important thing. So now I have a question to you as you did practice some writing. Do you know about the types of the essay? I mean, under persuasive essay, what kind of essay you will be given here in task two? Any ideas?
Maybe I should write introduction, then maybe 2 paragraphs.
Okay.
And
Okay, cool.
conclusion.
Okay, cool. Okay, you have some ideas. Okay, let's give it the background. So here you begin 40 minutes.
Okay.
40 minutes, remember. 40 minutes, wait. Here it is 2/3. Or you can say...
Sir, they will divide the time?
No. 2/3 means wait. I mean, the total band score. Time is given. Time is also 2/3, you can say, for time as well. And for the band score. Okay, let me just tell you, approximately 70%. Now it will help you clearly. And for here, we can say it is approximately 40% or close to 30%, whatever we say, okay, about 30 minutes, 30%. And minimum, what's 250 words minimum? So this is the basic thing. For writing task two,
Okay.
Remember in the exam, you'll be asked to write persuasive essay. So what does persuasive? Let me tell you. This essay will be either an argumentative. This is the important thing. argumentative or non-argumentative. Two things. Let me explain. Either argumentative or non-argumentative, or anti, you can say. These are the things you must have to know. For example, if I write an essay, okay, you will get this, but you need to know how to write the essay. What are the basic things? What are the basement? Okay, you need to know about this. So under argument, you will see that you'll be given some instructions, but how? What kind of instructions you will be given? They may be given you a question, for example, do you agree or disagree? Right after some time, I'll show you the question. Don't get panic. Okay, do you agree or disagree? Okay, second one, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay, third thing, they may given you, okay, discuss both views and give your own opinion. Okay, and give your own opinion. A fourth one, okay, do the advantages, my apologies, do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? Okay, and the last one they maybe give you, okay, do the positive, or simply, is it a positive or negative? So you can say, is it a positive development or negative development? Okay, that's all right. And for the actually argument means you need to give your opinion, your own voice. Oh, my apologies, I need to open the camera. My apologies, then you can observe everything clearly. Anyway, when it's about argument, you need to give your own opinion. Okay, it's all about your own voice. I could say fast voice, your own voice. In my opinion, I personally believe, in my view. Okay, this is how. I mean, it's all about your opinion. But when it's about non-argumentative, then remember, the question will be like this: discuss both views. Okay.
For the first one, should I just write my opinion?
Yeah, here, okay, yes, for the argument. You will give your own opinion, but how the essay will be written, when you will write this, then you will see the procedure. But these are the basic things. First of all, you need to get the concept I have already mentioned. So you can see argument. Everywhere, do you agree or disagree? It's about me. Yes, I agree or I disagree. Then to what extent do you agree or disagree? Again, discuss both views, okay? Discuss both views and give your own opinion. It means my opinion. Do the advantage outweigh the disadvantage? It's about you. You will say, okay, let's go ahead, discuss both views. Then you can see what are the advantages and disadvantages. There are some people, okay, they do separate there. They say advantage, disadvantage, say problem, solutions, say opinion, but what I do prefer, I do separate two category. First of all, you can say either argument or non-argument. Okay, to categorize, to recognize the type of question is it. That's why I try to separate these things. Okay, this is how. Okay, so what are the advantages and disadvantages? Then you can say, what are the problems and solutions? What are problems and solutions? Then you can say what are the causes and effects. Okay, and the last one, open question. Or some people say double question. In your exam, okay, any of these two types you will get. Here you can say five items, okay? Okay, and okay, here you can see just okay, let me show you. Here you can see five items, okay? Argument. Let me, okay, okay, make it color bold. Remember, this one is most important. I could say most of the cases, in most of the cases, you will get the
Okay.
question that's argumentative, but I could say 80% cases or more than 80% cases
Okay.
you will get. Okay, so let's analyze some of the questions. First of all, you can say an argument. I told it's about your opinion, your own voice. Then the second category, non-argument, that you can see here. Come here, non-argument. In this case, just one thing remember. Non-argument, okay, I could say 20% cases, okay? And here you don't need to give your opinion. For the blue color that is my apology, green, that you can see here, the color that's green for these items, you won't use your own opinion. It is the third voice. So for the first case argument, give your own voice. For the second case, okay, use third voice. Don't give your opinion. Now I have a question to you.
Okay.
Could you please tell me the difference, or have you got the difference between these two? Have you observed? Do you agree or disagree? Let me just show you here. Do you agree or disagree? That you can see here. Okay. My question is that what are the difference between the first one and the second one? Have you ever thought? Just see. What are the difference? Do you know between these two?
Mm, no, I see it's the same.
Not really. Do you agree?
The
Okay, but what are
the
the
the, the,
difference? First and second, yeah, tell me.
the second one, maybe in my opinion, what is agree, what is يعني right and what's
Mhm,
wrong?
mhm. Okay, let's go ahead. To what extent? Actually, you need to
Okay.
reveal these things. Okay, to what extent? So, to what extent? Let me explain. It means actually how much? How much? Just remember this. How much? How much do you agree?
Okay.
It is now we will write what does it mean? 70% agree, 20%, 30%, 50%, 100%. In exam, we will do answer like this way. Let's go ahead. Either you can say I strongly agree. It means 100%. Strongly, or you can say completely. Just see. Or even you can say I totally. Okay. If you think that I will write on both sides, agree or disagree, then you can say partially. Just say, for example, it is an scale. 100%. If I agree totally, 100% agree. I completely agree. I totally agree. If you
Okay.
agree 20%, 30%, then you can say a partial agree, a partial disagree. Clear? And this question is very important.
Yes.
In the exam, you'll see this randomly. Have you got clear? Okay, these two items, do you agree or disagree? To what extent do you agree or disagree? Clear?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now let me show you a book. Okay, and let's analyze some of the questions. And I believe that will help you, okay, to get some ideas about the types of the questions. Okay. Okay, so let me take Cambridge book 13, okay, or 14, whatever we take the book. Just see, we have taken a book. There are 4 tests here. Let me show you.
Wait.
Okay. So let's go to the writing portion initially. Here you can see, you can see, just see, writing task 2.
No,
Okay.
Wait, sir, I don't see
Is this
the
screen
page.
visible? Can't you see?
I see the files, your files and your books.
Oh, my
Now
apologies.
just your picture.
Okay. Is it perfect now? All right.
Yes,
Okay. So see
yes.
the question. You writing task 2. First of all, let me show you writing task 1. Okay, writing task 1. We are not going through task 1 first. We will deal with the task 2 initially because
Okay,
it will take double weight. I'm talking about the importance. Both are important, but task 2 will carry more marks. More marks. Clear? I mean, weightage
okay,
is more. But task 2, just see. Writing task 2, then you can see, okay, you should spend about 40 minutes. Just
okay.
40 minutes. Write about the following topic. Some people believe that nowadays we have 2 minutes for it. Then see, to what extent do you agree to disagree? Have you got it? To what extent do you
Yes,
agree to disagree? First one. So it is about argument. I told you argument mostly you will see in the exam. Okay, it is one question. Let's go back to another question. Let me show you. Actually, we need to analyze the questions, and that will help us. Okay, to get ideas about the test. Even I couldn't
okay,
suggest you to solve questions on. Instead, I will ask you, okay, to get the ins and outs of the test. Well, then see another question. Test 1, writing task 2. You should spend 40 minutes. Then you can see living in a country where you have to speak a foreign language can cause serious social problems as well as practical problems. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Have you got it? Just you can see
yes.
another question, but same. It is about argumentative question. Okay, so let's go ahead with another question. Okay. Okay, so let me show you another question, and that will help you that what kind of questions you may see in the exam. So what actually I'm going to tell you that you need to understand the question. You need to analyze them. Okay, we have already analyzed this one. Let's see another question. Okay, then start solving. Okay, we have got the second one. Let's go through the third one. And right after that, we will discuss more. Okay, you can see here. Okay, just see. Writing task 2. Okay, here is the statement. This is the statement. Some people say
Okay.
history is one of the most important school subjects. Other people think that in today's world, subjects like science and technology are more important than history. Discuss both views and give your own opinion. So what the message
Mm,
we got from here, we will require to deal with this mostly argumentative. Okay, argumentative types.
okay,
We will also work on non-argumentative, but for argument, you will give your opinion. Okay, all right.
okay,
Now I have
okay,
some suggestions to you. Always, okay, don't leave the exam. Okay, don't leave the exam without completing your essay. What the message? You must have to complete the essay. It is my first suggestion for you. Don't leave. My apologies, not don't, do. Don't leave the
mm,
exam. Don't leave the exam without completing your essay. And you must have to complete your essay. It is the first thing. Second thing, write more than, write around 280 to 300 words. Third thing, okay, write the essay, following the structure. Okay, and fourth
okay,
thing, always write on topic. Just see. So don't leave the exam without completing an essay. Write around 280 to 300 words. Write this following the structure was right on topic. Last one, don't follow any template. Okay. And do not write any memorized sentences. So these are the basic things. Please do follow this effectively. Now I'm going to tell you that what are the things are taken under consideration, okay, while giving a band score. Actually, I'm talking about the marking criteria. Already you have some ideas, perhaps, about this. However, let me give you the overview. Marking criteria. Based on 4 things, you are given a band score. I repeat, based on 4 things. First one, task achievement or task response. Task achievement or task response, it does carry 25% weight of your total band score. Second thing, coherence and cohesion. It also does carry the same weight, 25%. Third thing, grammatical range and accuracy. Weight is exactly the same, 25% of 1/4 of a total band score. And finally, lexical resources. It does also carry 25% of a total band score or 1/4 of a total score in writing question, specific for task 2. So task achievement or task response. Actually, I'm talking about the both. Okay. For task 1, it
Okay.
is task achievement. For task 2 is task response. Then coherence and cohesion. Well, out of these 4, this one is the most important. So what does it mean? Let me explain. Task achievement. It means you need to understand the question, you need to write on topic, and you need to write accordingly what the question asks you. I repeat.
Okay.
You need to understand the question. You need to write on topic. Okay. And you need to cover all the things, okay, based on the question. Clear? This one is the most important.
Okay.
That's why the blue color is given here. Second thing, coherence and cohesion. Right after this, you need to follow coherence and cohesion. In simple, you need to follow perfect paragraphing, proper paragraphing. You need to connect the information one paragraph to another. Besides, what you're writing in your sentences, I mean, in one paragraph or each paragraph, you must have to connect the sentence. Okay, first sentence should be connected with the second one. The next sentence will be connected to the immediate one. This is how, when you connect the information, okay, it is called basic coherence and cohesion. Then third one, grammatical range and accuracy. They are talking about the varieties of grammatical structure. I repeat, varieties of grammatical structure. But the use of complex sentences, I do repeat, the use of complex sentence is important. If you see, okay, the band description here, you will see they have told a lot about the grammatical range and accuracy, but complex sentences. And last one, lexical resources. But for the last two, GRA and LR, what could I say? Don't write anything that's memorized. Don't force yourself to write a sentence using a different grammatical structure, or don't force to write a vocab, to use a vocab. Okay, that doesn't match with the topic. So what should you do? Colloquial language. So please, for grammar and lexical resources, try to use this automatically and naturally. So first 2 are the most important thing. Task achievement or task response, and coherence and cohesion. Clear so far? Should we go further? Okay, let's go ahead. So now we're going to talk about how to write an essay. How to write an, or what will you do? Okay. What will you do? You do while writing the task 2. Actually, what you do? Could you please tell me, how do you write task 2? Could you please tell me any ideas, if you have?
Write 3 sentences for introduction that related to the topic, maybe.
Okay, that's all right. How much time do you have for task 2? How much time?
40
40 minutes.
minutes.
I have 40 minutes. Separate your time. Okay, separate in your time in 3 parts. Okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?